Do you know where some headphones are? Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Switch up to some headphones so I don't have so much feedback.
Yep. How's your week been?
Been busy trying to finish up all these classes.
Yeah. Yeah, we're almost there. Really close now. Really close.
Yeah, I had one that had to be, well, the final had to be done by tomorrow, but I'm going camping
Really?
with Scouts tomorrow, so
Oh, no.
I better get it out of the way.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. What class is that?
It was my legal aspects of business venture.
Interesting. Did you like that class?
It wasn't bad. It was a 1-credit class. You could knock it out most of the time in one evening.
Oh, really?
But never heard anything from the guy teaching it.
Really?
Yeah. I got one feedback on one assignment.
Oh, boy.
Other than he would post once a week to the homepage on the class itself.
Wow.
That was it.
Wow. Getting paid to do nothing.
Yeah. And it was
Boy.
supposed to be a lot of group work.
Yeah.
Never could get to meet with any of the groups. So I just did
Really?
the assignments myself and turned them in.
Oh, boy. Did he dock you anything for that, or didn't care?
No. He's like, I sent him an email and said, hey, I can't seem to get any of these guys to meet up with me at any point in time. I don't have time to waste.
Yeah.
The assignment. He just responded back and he says, well, that means you have to do more work. I said, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Anyway.
Interesting. Have you taken a look at this last week's work? Like next week's?
I looked at it.
It's kind of confusing to me. It's just a few different things.
She sent out a couple of announcements just a little bit ago.
Yeah. The final exam pre-quiz. Have you taken that by chance?
I haven't yet.
Oh, okay. That'll be interesting. I wonder what that could be, but
Yeah, I haven't. I was worried about getting these other ones done because they were due this week. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the good thing that she's allowing us to turn everything in next Friday.
Yeah. So it gives us some time to get this stuff finished up.
For sure.
I did
I get my other classes done and then.
Yeah, I did all the stuff for the week 13. Everything's finished on that one except my weekly self-assessment. I didn't think it's probably right to turn that in before the meeting.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's what we're gonna say.
Yeah. But I haven't done anything in 14 yet.
Yeah. The doohickey also looked interesting. I guess Tanner has probably more info on that, but it was kind of different. But
yeah, it looks like we're just writing basically a job description.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. She posted that. That's right.
So yeah, instead of really doing I thought it was going to be where we summed up everything from the previous one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a little confusing in there looking at it. The instructions are all the instructions for the first part of it.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. How you guys doing?
Doing good. Thing you said, Grant, the instructions were what?
All the instructions are the stuff for the previous ones.
Yeah. Yeah, when I clicked in the actual week 14, it seemed different to me. It was like some virtual team thing that I didn't really quite grasp. I didn't really look at it as much as I probably should
Well,
have.
yeah, it says the first virtual team assignment, but then if you look down at it, it's due at the end of week 5, 8, 11, and 14. And
Right.
it's all the information from what we've done
Yeah.
for the previous one.
Yeah, that's what I understood it as too. But I do remember her, now that you say it, I do remember her talking about some sort of job description because she gave a sample form of like a one that had been
sent
done.
out an email.
Yeah. So.
Yes! Yes! Sorry, so what were you guys talking about? You guys talking about the last doohickey?
Yeah, any idea on that?
Well, so I understood it as we just got to do the one that she posted for us to do.
Okay.
Not the one that we've been doing, I thought. Because I thought, from what I understood, that the 14 doohickey was going to be different from all the other ones.
Yeah. So did it have to do with a job description?
Yeah.
It did?
Yeah, there's like six parts to it. And it was like intro or describe. It was like a flyer, pretty much, like you're gonna hand out to,
Gotcha.
like you have a job opening or whatever.
Right.
Is what I kind of understood it as.
Okay.
But yeah, there's like I listed them here. There's like 6 different parts to it, and it's like an intro, about the information about the program or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it says identify major job functions, determine qualifications, create a title heading, determine physical and enrollment requirements, and disclaimer statement.
Yep.
Those are the 6 things that I read from it.
Gotcha.
So my thinking was what we could do to split it up between the 3 of us is just each of us take 2 parts since there's 6 of them.
Sure.
And then email them into me or something that I can just format it to the way that it should. If that works for you guys, I mean, I don't know. It'd work.
Yeah.
That's what I think, but.
Yeah, sounds good. Mong emailed me again. So she eventually did send in a little write-up part. I didn't actually include it, but I thanked her for it, and I thought that was good of her to, at least show some effort. And then she said she wanted to try again on this one. So Tanner, maybe we all write up our parts, and then if she emails you, I wouldn't count on it because she might not, but if she does, then maybe, I don't know, include it or not include it, but at least look at it and maybe respond back to her or something, say thanks.
Yeah, give her some points at least on the.
Yeah, for sure on the
group evaluation.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with that.
I mean, I know she has your email, but if she emails me, I'll just like CC you or forward the message.
Yeah, I was gonna say just forward it to me or something.
Okay, we'll do.
So, how do you guys want to divide these up? Do you guys care or?
No, I'm good. You just assign me something and I'll do it.
Yep. You just tell me which one you want me to do.
Okay. Well, you guys good with? I'll just do kind of down the list. Tyler, if you want to do 1 and 2,
Yep.
Grant, you're 3 and 4, and I'll do the 5 and 6.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to point me in the direction for that? I know that I have it somewhere, but is that in the announcements page?
Yeah, so it's on the very first. So when you click on the B370,
Right.
and then it'll pull up all the stuff, and there's a little link that'll send it to you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make a little note here that. So Tyler, do you want to do 1 and 2?
Yep.
Grant can do 3 and 4, and then I'll do 5 and 6.
Okay.
And then yeah, just get that in me. When do you guys? I can't remember when it's due. You guys remember
I
seeing
think
something?
Friday at something.
Not tomorrow, right? Like next Friday?
No, next Friday at midnight,
Yeah, I think
probably.
it's next Friday.
Okay, yeah. Well, if you guys can get that in me as soon as you can,
Sure.
I'll try and submit that. I'll probably, to be honest, I'm gonna try. I kind of want to be done with everything by Thursday. That's kind of
Yeah,
my
no
goal.
problem.
So,
I hear you.
will that
I
work
wanna
for
be
you,
done
Grant?
last
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to wait till Friday, to be honest.
No, I hear you. I don't have any problem with that. I think Thursday should work.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
I should be able to have it to you before then.
Yeah, if before then will work better for me too. But if I can just make sure to have it by Thursday though, because I do want to be done with everything by Thursday.
Not at all. Not a problem.
Yeah.
So
just to clarify. Oh, sorry. What was that, Grant?
I was going to say maybe we ought to send an email out and include Mong on it and just say, hey, Mong, would you work on, just pick one of those to.
She can do
one of them.
I think.
Yeah.
I can't remember if one. I think 1 is probably the easiest, just kind of or 4 maybe create a title heading, or intro to describe the program or I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. One of the easiest ones is just kind of.
Right.
I think just pick one and send it, to her, and then, whoever's writing it anyway will already have it done. But if she does include anything, you can just kind of.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Try to merge it or whatever.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, yeah.
if she doesn't, it doesn't,
Yeah.
Oh, well. If she does get something, at least, she has an assignment that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. I can email her and give her one to do, and if I hear anything back, I'll let you guys know too.
Well, if that's the case, Tana, why don't you give her one of yours?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
going to be
That
editing.
way then she's, since you're editing anyway, and if she gives you anything, you can edit it into whatever you're working on.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably smart.
Instead of doing one of ours.
Yeah.
Just to make sure, number 1 is introduction information, describe the unit and or program, and 2 is identify the major job functions. Just wanted to make sure I'm looking at the right thing. That's it?
Yeah, those two.
Okay, cool.
And it
Perfect.
gives you an example, kind of how to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good. I was just making sure I was looking at the right thing. I didn't want to be starting something that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect.
So I think, and then we should be golden.
Yeah.
Get that done.
Sounds
I don't know.
good to me.
I'm not gonna worry about doing the other doohickey. No, I didn't think.
What's that? The other doohickey?
The what? Well, I don't know, whichever one, because I thought it was only about to do this one, but if there's another one, I don't know.
I think it's just this one. Should be.
That's what I think too, but I don't. I'm
Never
be
know.
honest, guys. I'm trying hard. Finish strong.
You fried.
Yeah.
I'm ready to be gone.
Yeah.
But no,
I hear
should
you.
be all right.
I just about checked out last week. Just said, okay, I'm done.
Yeah. Well, I think it's that Thanksgiving break that they give us,
I know.
Kind of gone for a couple days, and then you got to come back, and there's only 2 weeks left.
I almost wish they would have just let us push through and then give us an extra week.
Yeah,
at the
Christmas.
end.
Yeah, that'd probably be better.
Oh, it's tough.
But So,
Yeah.
well, good.
Have you happened to start any of the things for next week, Tanner? Like the final exam pre-quiz? Do you have any idea what that is?
So I did. I looked at it. So the final exam pre-quiz, all it is just on your honor type stuff. So all it's saying is like, on my honor, I will not take a copy of any of these questions and submit them online, like so people can see them. You know.
Oh, gotcha.
It's just there's like 5 questions, and that's all it is.
Gotcha.
And then the final exam is just a write up about Netflix.
Cool. Okay.
And then they're just like 8 or 9 essay questions.
Sweet.
Yeah, and those are the essay questions she gave us already, right?
I believe so. I remember her saying something that she was going to give us.
Yeah.
I think they're already available. If you look at I think it said in lesson 12. I thought there was a.
Yeah, you can actually access those and look at them if you want.
Just don't submit the test, right?
Yeah.
You can go in and look at it and then click out of it.
Yeah.
I think I already have them in a document. Let me pull it up. If I do, I'll just send it to you.
Yeah, you should send that in an email if you've got that.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. To be honest, I didn't do it. I just looked at it, and it didn't look too bad at all, though. I mean,
yeah.
It was
well, and if it's on Netflix, it's got to be an interesting case, hopefully.
Yeah. It's
exciting.
like 8 pages, but 2 of them are just like blank type pages, so it's really only 5 pages or
Sweet.
6 pages.
Sweet.
So, and then and then I think that's it as far as I remember.
Cool.
As far as major projects, and then you got to do another group evaluation.
Basically, we could do it ahead of time and then just copy and paste them in. So
right.
Yeah.
Makes it easy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
So and then we should be good because this is gonna be our last meeting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no readings for next week, so.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there wasn't technically a case this week, was there? Just readings.
Just those readings, and just talking about whether or not you know.
Well,
if you like.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like
open place to work, or the millennials working at like their
work-life balance.
Come to work when they want to.
Yeah.
That's right.
You always got to give us time to play.
That's right.
We like our playtime.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Do you guys draw your picture?
If you guys, if you guys want something fun to look up, there's a YouTube video. It's called Modern Day Interview.
Modern Day.
Modern Interview.
Write that down.
Modern Day. You guys got to look that one up. It's pretty funny.
Will do.
It's a comic that does it.
Yeah.
And I have to say, unfortunately, it is very true.
I'm a little worried now.
Just don't act that way. You're good, okay?
Yeah.
Modern day video, huh?
Modern day interview.
Oh, modern interview.
Yeah. Let's see. I think that's it. Let me double check. I've shared it with a few people, and it gets a pretty good laugh out of it.
That's awesome.
Oh, but, and it is. It's interesting. The whole workforce is changing.
Yeah.
And it's on older managers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just called Modern Interview.
Modern Interview.
Yep. Modern Day. It comes up Modern Day Interview by David Lopez.
Gotcha.
But you get a lot.
Yeah, look it up.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of? Do you have a lot of
managers that struggle with it?
Millennials working for you? Or working at your guys' place?
No, we don't. Because of a lot of the work structure. one thing that we're finding in the millennial workforce is they don't like a regular scheduled work. They definitely do like having more options. They like the freedom and stuff like that. Well, working in a bus system, that doesn't exist. You got to be there at a set time because your job is to get everybody else to work.
Right.
And everything we do is based on time schedule.
Yeah.
So we have an older workforce than what you would see in a lot of other industries.
Yeah.
Due to that.
For the future, or no, not too much?
For the future, we're having a harder and harder time. Like 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
So, they don't. You find a lot more people that say, I'd like to work 30 hours, or something like that. But
but they still want to get paid for the 40 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know where they're going to find a job that's just going to let them get 30 hours that's going to pay very well. But
exactly. Then you got idiots like me that are salaried and work 60 and 70 hours a week just because.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's definitely becoming a bigger and bigger challenge. And I know that we talk about that all the time in the industry meetings and stuff like that. It's just becoming harder to find people that want a 40-hour-a-week job.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's one thing I'm thankful for, though, is that my dad taught me how to work hard,
Yeah.
That I'm not afraid to work.
Yeah, well, hopefully it'll help.
On a farm was a great thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
some days I questioned, but it turned out all right. Moon pipe every day was not my favorite.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Lines.
Yeah.
They develop lots of character.
Yeah, they did help me in football. That's about it. Keep me in shape, but
glad I never had to develop that character.
There's nothing like mucking lines across the first irrigation of a grain field when you're soaking up.
Soaking wet, yeah, just mud.
Yeah, halfway up your calves in mud every time you take a step. Man.
Fall over.
Like
Yeah, so it's fun.
And it's always cold then too. That first go round.
Oh.
Yeah. But.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Well, hopefully it helps those millennials that actually want to work. Hopefully it'll separate.
There are a few of them out there, but it is. I definitely, the job force that I have is definitely it's an older force as far as in the drivers.
Yeah.
I hire a lot of guys out of tech school to work on Fuel Island and as technicians, and we have issues with them and attendance and stuff like that. So a lot of them don't stay very long. So
really?
it's a lot of turnover.
Yeah. Interesting.
So yeah, every time I'm interviewing, I don't have part-time positions, so I'm interviewing guys down at a trade school that go to a mechanic trade school for 4 hours a day, and like, I don't want to work 8 hours a day or 10 hours a day. I want to, maybe a 4-hour shift. And I'm looking at them going, man, you guys are crazy.
Yeah.
I went to a tech school. I did a tech school that did 8 hours a day, and I did 8 hours of work a day too.
So. Yeah. No kidding. No, so I'm actually thinking about going down to Utah and go to a tech school down there for electrical.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice.
To become an electrician. My uncle has his own business down there, and it's kind of offered me a pretty good gig to go down there and work for him, and he'll pay for pretty much everything, schooling and whatnot. And so I can work for him and go to that tech school. And so I thought about it, and I don't know. I think I might go do it, but see, I don't know. That's kind of my thing, though. Is I I'd much rather be outside working on something, or than sitting in a classroom and so that's kind of what my theory on it was, is that I think it'd be better for me anyways, because sitting in these classrooms talking to these teachers and stuff, sometimes I'm just like, man, I don't even, like, some of the stuff you're talking about, I don't think I'm ever going to use,
Yeah.
But,
I completely understand that. I never planned on working in an office.
yeah.
I actually, the tech school I went to was to be an aircraft mechanic. I'm a licensed aircraft mechanic.
Oh, wow.
But I never worked on airplanes.
Wow.
I started working as a diesel mechanic while I was going to school, and by the time I graduated, I was actually making more money as a diesel mechanic than I was, or I could have, working on airplanes.
Working on airplanes.
Wow.
Yeah. And then within a few months of graduating, I'd already moved my way up to a supervisor and then moved into an office, and so I've never gone back since.
There you go.
Enjoy it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've gotten to the point I enjoy it, though.
Yeah.
That's good. Good deal.
One of the things that was talking about the reading is that the ability to have that flexibility and, the balance between family life and work and those kind of things. And that's one of the nice things that I found. I work in salary.
Yeah.
Is most of the people I've worked for, as long as I'm getting the work done, they don't care when I come in or when I leave, as long as the work gets done. And I'm one that I work more hours than they pay me for anyway, so they usually don't care. But it lets me leave and go take an hour of lunch and go have lunch with my wife, or go to a school, something with my kids
Function.
in school, or duck out early to go camping with the Boy Scouts, those kind of things. So I felt like that flexibility is worth more than the pay sometimes.
Right.
Totally.
Yeah, I've always kind of wondered how that works with the salary job, and is it you kind of have to like ask your boss, or you're just kind of like, all right, well, I'm just going to take off and no questions asked type thing?
I've always communicated with them and, tell them, hey, I've got this coming up on this date. I'm going to come in early, or I want to be able to leave early on this day. And they're usually pretty accepting. And I try to be that same way with the people that work for me.
Yeah.
So as long as the jobs and tasks are done and, you're not taking advantage of it and only coming in to work 20 hours a week.
Right.
No biggie.
Yeah.
No, one thing also that I've kind of learned too, or that I learned that I wanted to do, is I'd like to be my own boss. Because I hate having to go to a boss and ask for time off or ask for this and that, I just want to be able to have that flexibility of my own.
Yeah.
To leave and whatnot.
Yeah.
So when I was working as a bank teller, for one semester, I learned I didn't like it because if you wanted time off, you had to take 3 weeks in advance to tell them that you wanted a certain day off or whatever, so they could find somebody to cover for you, But it's like, to be honest, I didn't know what I was doing, the next day, 2 days. So it's like, I don't even know what the heck, how am I supposed to tell you 3 weeks in advance? And so it's kind of the way I've kind of felt like I don't really want to be in a situation where it's something like that. And yeah, if you had to sign in within 5 minutes of your start time, and if you were a minute late, you had to write a whole page about why you were late. A minute late or whatever. And it was just, I just learned that that's not for me. I wanted that flexibility But granted, I know that you got to work and you got things you have to do, but at the same time, it's pretty nice to have that flexibility, though.
Yeah, it would be.
But so
Yeah.
but,
Yeah, it's all those things I think about when I decide what I want to do when I grow up.
yeah, you're past that stage, Grant.
Hey, don't tell anybody.
Man. What are you going into again, Tyler?
I'm doing business supply chain.
Business supply chain.
Yeah,
Nice, man.
but I've always wanted to have my own business as well. My dad has always been an entrepreneur his whole life. Has owned his own business. I'm actually going to do an internship helping him run one of his businesses in January. So that'll be fun. I'll be there for about 6 or 7 months doing powder coating. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, he's got a little powder coating business. So
Where at?
it's in Murray, Utah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he hasn't really been able to focus on it because he's focusing more on his other business. So he's kind of gonna hand it over to me and kind of let me run it. So it'll be a good experience.
That'd be way good,
Does
man.
he have a small shop there that he does it through, or
Yep.
is it a mobile one?
Yep. Just a small little warehouse shop type thing where he does the powder coating. He only has one client currently that does a pretty good amount of revenue. But that's going to be the main focus, is trying to contract different customers and trying to customer base. So
4-wheel drive shops
what's that?
and motorcycle shops. 4-wheel
Yeah,
drive shops and motorcycle shops.
there you go. Yeah, if you have
Yeah.
any good ideas, let me know.
And powder coating wheels.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. Wheels right now.
I know a guy down here that
Yeah, what was that?
does. I know a guy down here that does wheels down here. Man, he makes
Okay.
a killing on it.
Yeah, I got to just find that market for it. Right now, the customer that he does stuff for are domes that go onto gas tanks. Those colored domes. I don't know
Oh.
if you guys have seen those. You know, that people have either in their houses out here in Idaho or out in Wyoming or out in the boonies, and then also gas stations, just all those things in general. So he does a lot of those, but yeah, there's a lot of potential in wheels, he's been saying, and bike frames, and yeah, motorcycles, diesel type stuff. So
Yeah, you go find some of those shops that do motorcycle repair, custom motorcycle shops.
Yeah.
And that North Salt Lake, South Salt Lake area, they've got a lot of builders when it comes to 4-wheel drives and stuff. You ought to be able to find market there for people that want aftermarket parts done.
Yeah, that's the hope. So
that's cool.
Yeah, it'll be way good for you, man.
Yeah, it'll be interesting thing. So
next year we'll hear you've dropped out of school and
yeah,
run your own business, man.
King.
Hey, that's all right. I'd be fine with that. No, I'm just kidding. Got to finish strong. Maybe online.
Yeah, good luck.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, well, you'll look back one day and go, huh, I'm 40 and I'm going back to school.
Shoot. Who would ever do that?
I don't know.
That's funny.
So
a couple weeks before my daughter graduates, and then it's good.
Yeah, you're getting there. You're really close.
Yep. 2 classes.
It's a lot more than I've got, or a lot less than I've got, so that's good.
Yeah,
I've been doing this since 2013, so.
If this electrical deal works out, Grant, I might be in the same boat. I don't know. I'm kind of, because I can get my associates from what I've done now, and that's what I'm going to get, and then go down there, and hopefully it all works out, but we'll see what happens.
Hey, electrical business, that's a great one. I mean, I can't
Yeah.
go wrong there. It goes up
So
and down, though. It just kind of goes with the flow. But
yeah, so I'm actually pretty lucky because all my dad's side of family is all electricians, and my grandpa ran his own business for like 25 years, 30 years or something.
yeah,
So I mean, I kind of got the ends, I guess you could say, the help. Yeah,
yep.
Oh yeah.
maybe start a business one day. That's kind of what
Sweet.
I'd want to do. But
Yeah.
so we'll
Okay.
see it.
That'll be
But
interesting.
yeah, if it doesn't work out, Grant, I might be 40-year-old, have my kids, and be sitting here in a group chat with a bunch of college kids.
It could be
The
worse.
same age as your own
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah, I'll be hearing that I went to school with their dad or something, you know. Yeah,
Yep.
but
It's all good. It's all good.
so
Good deal.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I think it's been a good semester, guys. I think we did
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed
I mean,
working with you guys.
Yeah. Thanks for all your guys' knowledge and wise words of advice.
Yeah.
It's been good. I don't know what Sister Johnson. I think she must have had some things happen and gotten way behind because she struggled keeping up on everything. But other than that,
Well,
it's been good.
I was gonna say, as far as my grade goes, I'm happy. So I
Yeah.
really,
Yeah, I'll take
I'm
it.
happy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
There's some other classes that are kind of a little more stressful than this one,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
so no good.
All right. Just keep us in touch, Tanner, with
Okay.
with the doohickey, and I'll try and get that to you as fast as I can.
Yeah, if it's possible to get it to me by the first of next week or something, because I'm gonna try
Okay.
and. I mean, like probably as much as you guys do, I just want to get done as soon as I can, though, and
Yeah.
get out of here.
Totally.
So the sooner the better. But whatever.
Okay. Sounds good.
Whatever's easiest for you guys as well. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get it to you as quick as I can, and appreciate it. And if you guys are ever in the Phoenix area and decide you need somewhere to stop by, let me know.
Deal.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it.
Will do.
So,
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Thank you guys. It's been real.
so yeah.
Yeah. Good luck, and if, like I said, if you need anything, you at least have my contact information. So
Same. Yeah. If you guys ever need
Yeah.
anything,
reach out.
We'll do.
we'll do.
All right.
So.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Good luck, guys. Finish strong.
Okay. That's right. See
See
ya.
ya.
Yay. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.